with a nigun. If you don't know the words, the good news is there are no words. Just lie, lie, lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Second part. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 We're going to turn to page 13, Shiru Ladonai. Just sing early, sing often. If you don't know the words, just hum. But be with us and join with us.
Shabbat Shalom. Welcome everyone here tonight to celebrate Nikki's bat mitzvah. It's exciting. It's a little chilly in here and out there. I don't know if you're as cold as I am, but I'm a little cold. Welcome to everyone joining us via the live stream as well. I hope you're staying warm. May our voices join together nice and loudly to warm up this place a little bit. It would be nice. We're going to continue with Lechato D on page 23. We'll do the first two paragraphs together, followed by the last paragraph. We will rise and then face the entrance.
So my suggestion is going to be the way we get warm is that we sing and we get close to each other and we just be in the moment, be in the presence of Nikki and her family on this very special occasion. Ya la 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 Lechato di, oh ya la 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 likrat kala, ya la 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 penei Shabbat, penei Shabbat nekabela, ya la 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 Lechato di, oh ya la 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 likrat kala. Ya la 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 penei Shabbat, penei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad. Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha ki hi mekor haberacha merosh mikedem nesucha sof ma'aseh b'machshava techilah yai lai lai ya la 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 lai lechadodi ya la 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 lai likrat kala ya la 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 lai penei Shabbat nekabela. We rise. Boi v'shalom ateret bala gam besimcha u'tzola toch emunei am segula boi chala yai lai lai ya la 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 lai lechadodi ya la 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 lai likrat kala la 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 lai penei Shabbat nekabela.
We remain standing for the Baruch Hu on page 39A.
So surprise, there's a nigun. No words, very easy. Ya la 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 la, 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 ya la 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 la. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Ya la 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 la, 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 ya la la la
be seated. And continue on page 40, Ahavat Olam.
Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha ahavta, Amcha ahavta. Torah u'mitzvot, Chukim u'mishpatim, Otanu limadta, Otanu limadta. Al Kain Adonai Eloheinu v'shochbeinu uvkumeinu nasiach b'chukecha v'nizmach b'divrei Toratecha uv'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed ki heim chayenu ve'orech yameinu uvahem nege yomam v'layla nege yomam v'layla ve'ahavadcha al tasir mimenu le'olamim Baruch atah Adonai Ohev Amo Yisrael Ohev Amo Yisrael.
It's my pleasure to invite Nikki up, who's going to lead us in the Shema and the Via Hafta on page 41.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai
Echad.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol me'odecha v'chayu Devarim ha'eleh asher Elohim mitzavecha hayom alevavecha b'shinatam levanecha v'dibarta bam b'shitecha b'techa Uvelechtecha derech, uveshochbecha, uvekumecha, ukshartam levarot aliyadecha, vechayu letotafot beineinecha, uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha, uvisharecha.
Continue silently on the top of 42.
Leman tizkeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai V'chiyam Eloshim Elohechem Ani Adonai Elohechem Asher Hotzeti Lechem Me'eretz Mitzrayim Miyotzrachem Letzlahim Ani Adonai Elohechem Adonai Elohechem Emet.
All right, that's your first prayers that you've led. Now you can take a big, deep breath, because the rest is going to be much easier now that you've done the first thing, and you can sit down for a second or two and relax.
We'll continue on page 44 with Mi Chamocha found in the middle of the page. Top of page 45 for Hashkivenu.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom v'ha'amidenu malkeinu lechayim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom v'ha'amidenu malkeinu lechayim. Ushmur tzeitenu Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom
invite Nikki up once again to lead us in Vishamru as we rise the top of page 46.
Shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat lidoratam barit olam. Shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat lidoratam barit olam. Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael oti le'olam, oti le'olam, oti le'olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat lidoratam barit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et ha-shamayim ve'et ha'aretz. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat lidoratam barit olam. Uvayom hashvi'i Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash. Shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat lidoratam barit olam.
You may be seated. Shabbat Shalom. What's in a name? That which we call a rose, by any other name, would smell as sweet. This famous line recited by Juliet suggests that names have no meaning. The naming of someone or something does not affect what it actually is. If a rose was not called a rose, it would still smell just as sweet. If Romeo was not a Montague, he would still be that handsome man whom Juliet is in love with. While there may be some truth to this line, knowing and using names is important. When we hear our names being used by others, we feel seen, we feel part of our community, we feel like we matter to those around us. This week, as we begin Sefer Shmot, we read the words, Ve'elu Shmot b'nei Yisrael haba'im Mitzrayma, et Yaakov ish uveito ba'u. And these are the names of the children of Israel who came to Egypt with Jacob, each coming with their household. We then get a list of all of Jacob's sons, ending with the death of Joseph, his brothers, and all that generation. But wait a minute, didn't we just read all of those names towards the end of the last book, the book of Genesis? The start of the book of Exodus seems to play out as a previously on scene, a recap of what just came before. And in fact, just a couple of weeks ago, we literally read the words, Ve'elu Shmot b'nei Yisrael haba'im Mitzrayma, followed by a very detailed list of all of the sons and their children. So why does the Torah feel the need to state the names of the children of Israel again before moving into the story of the Exodus? Why not just start with, and a new Pharaoh arose who did not know Joseph? Rashi, the classic 11th century French commentator, asks a very similar question. The Torah has already counted the children of Israel in their lifetime. Why did the Torah go back and count them again when they died? Rashi quotes a midrash. which teaches us that this recounting is to let us know how dear they were to God, inasmuch as they were compared to the stars above. For when it comes to the stars, we know that God brings them out and returns them by number and by name, as it says in Isaiah. God takes out the stars according to their number, and all of them God calls by name. Just as the stars get named twice, once at night and once in the morning, so too do the children of Israel get named twice. Our names are precious to God. Even when we become as numerous as the stars above, a promise God gave to Abraham, God counts each of us and knows us by name, because to God, each of us matters. In God's eyes, each of us are stars, precious, beautiful, and full of light. Now, names may not define one's characteristics, but a person's name, as Joyce E.A. Russell, the dean of the Villanova School of Business, wrote a few years ago, names are the greatest connection to one's own identity and individuality. Some might say it is the most important word in the world to that person. It is the one way we can easily get someone's attention. It's a sign of courtesy and a way of recognizing them. When someone remembers our name after meeting us, we feel respected and more important. It makes a positive and a lasting impression on us. To not remember a name, especially when someone has had to repeat it several times, is to make that person feel slighted. Now, as I look out here this evening, there are some names that I don't know, and I hope to change that tonight. Each of us in our community, whether you're visiting from far away to celebrate Nikki's bat mitzvah or you're a member of our community, we're all worth knowing. We're all precious, and it all starts with knowing one another's name. So I want all of us here tonight, all of us watching on the live stream, either tonight or if you watch later on YouTube, as this will be up for years to come, to take on this goal together of knowing and using our names when we see each other, whether that's in shul or if it's out and about at Trader Joe's or at the mall or the movies, maybe not during the movie, but maybe before or after. So after services tonight, introduce yourself to someone here you might not know. Let our names be heard. Let each of us here tonight be fully seen. And it all starts with knowing and using each other's names. Our names are dear to God, as precious as the stars. We are each a star, a light in our community. The more our names are used, the more we are heard and seen, the brighter we shine. Shabbat Shalom. We'll continue with the Chatzi Kaddish found on page 46.
Once again, we're going to sing a little nigun to get into it. Maybe different than the traditional, whatever that means, Chatzi Kaddish, but just sing Lai, Lai, Lai. Lai, 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 one more time. Lai, 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 v'yit pa'ar, v'yit roman, v'yit naseh. V'yit hadar, v'yit aleh, v'yit halal, shemei kudisha. B'richu le'elam min kol birchata. V'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Damiran ve'alma v'imeru. Amen. Lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai.
Please rise for the Amidah found on page 47. We're going to begin with Adonai Sifatai, and then you can continue in the Hebrew on page 47 all the way through, or in the English, or the words found in your heart.
Adonai Sfatai Tiftach. Adonai Sfatai Tiftach. Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha. Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha. Adonai Sfatai Tiftach. Adonai Sfatai Tiftach. Shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevet, ve'imru, Amen. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru. Amen. Ve'imru. Amen.
This time we're going to take a moment for a prayer of healing for ourselves, for our loved ones, our friends, our community, the world. Please join us for Rifa'enu, a prayer of healing.
Rifa'enu Adonai v'nei Rapha. God only you can bring true healing, and so we pray. Baruch atah Adonai, Rofei Cholei Amo Yisrael. Blessed are you, Shekhinah, restores our loved ones. Heal our people speedily in our day. V'nomar amen. Rifa'enu Adonai v'nei Rapha. God only you can bring true healing, and so we pray. Baruch atah Adonai, Rofei Cholei Amo Yisrael. Blessed are you, Shekhinah, restores our loved ones. Heal our people speedily in our day. And let us say amen.
We're going to continue with Kiddush. I invite Nikki one more time to lead us on page 55, and I invite all of us here to please rise.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pri hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzevanu v'shamash kadosho be'ahava uvratzon hilanu zikaron lema'aseh reshit yom mechila lemikra kodesh zehel yitziat Mitzrayim kibanu v'charta ve'otanu kidashta michol atotanu. Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Amen. Drink your grape juice. It's not wine. I can tell you for sure it's not wine. Now you can relax and stand with your family as we continue with Aleinu. I don't know what page.
Page 56.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, ateit gedula leotzer breshit, shelo asanu ki goyei arasot, velo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, v'gor aleinu kechohamonam, va'anachnu koreim u'mishtachavim u'modim lifnei melech malchei hamachim hakadosh baruch hu shehu noteh shamayim ve'oser haaretz u'moshav yekaro b'shamayim ima'ah ushkin atuzo b'gov meromim hu Eloheinu enod emet malkeinu efezulato katatu l'torato v'yadata hayom v'hashevota elevavecha ki Adonai hua Elohim b'shamayim ima'ah ve'aretz mitachat ein od. Okay, nekava lecha Adonai. Kakatu b'tortecha Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed v'ne'emar v'haya Adonai v'melech al kol ha'aretz v'yom hahu yiyeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad.
You may be seated. On this Shabbat, we remember those whose yortzites are this week. Morris Appleby, Gertrude Appleby, Susan Armour, Vivian Sachs Atkins, Marilyn Fisher August, Ida Barjam, Hema Bender, Ruth Bright, Mary Butler, Tony Callig, Simon Chester, Donald Buzz Cohen, Jack Diamond, Samuel Druin, Samuel Feinstein, Germano Gelman, Spencer Gilbert, Howard Paul Goldberg, Edward Goldman, Rachel Goldman, Albert Green, Joanne Hertz, Carl Hoffman, Monica Horwitz, William Jackson, Martin Javits, Claire Kahn, Morris Cross, Alfred Kurtzer, David Lasco, Evelyn Lazar, Kenneth Howard Lever, Joseph Levy, Anna Lichtman, Louis Lobel, Francis Madnick, Anna Mann, Ruth Martin, Lauren Melnick, Mr. Robert Mitchelson, Sarah Miller, Harry Miller, Ralph Monkarsh, Ann Pomerantz, Evelyn Tina Posner, Jacob Rosenbaum, Sally Rosenstein, Arthur Rosenthal, Svika Saham, Alex Schwartz, Ezra Cohen-Sitt, Rose Skolnick, William Sussman, Seymour Jack Varnon, Murray Vogel, Dave Warner, Sandy Klein Wine, Rhonda Laura Yellen, Sam Yellen, Mary Zolnos, and Leon Zubo. We're also mindful of a recent bereavement in our community. Nassim Bakva, father of Bezad Robert Bakva, and Naz Carlin. All those in mourning or observing a yortzeit, I ask you to please rise at this time. For the Mourner's Kaddish on page 58. It Gadol, Vit Kadash, Shemei Rabbah. Be'alma divra kirute v'yamlich malchute. B'chayechon uviomechon uvchaye dechol Beit Yisrael. Ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah mevarach le'alam ulalmei alamaya. Vit barach, vit tabach, vit pa'ar, vit romam, vit naseh. Vit hadar, vit aleh, vit halal, shemeda kudasha, barichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tush bechata v'nechemata, da'imiran be'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Osei shalom b'imromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. May be seated. Got some announcements to share. Welcome to everyone who's joining us this evening in person and on our live stream. Tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. at our Shabbat morning services, we'll be celebrating the bat mitzvah of Nicole Hurwitz. Mazal tov to her and her whole family. There's also a moment here. It says, David Mendelson teaching Friday morning Talmud class. So actually I have two of my students here, Bill and Ivy, so they can tell you how great or not so great our Talmud class is. But please join us every Friday at 10 a.m. for a very lively Talmud class. Next Friday night at 8 p.m., we invite you to our annual Interfaith Shabbat service celebrating the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King, with the participation of clergy from Word of Encouragement Church, Woodland Hills Presbyterian Church, and the Greater Zion Family Community, and more. Join with us in an evening of music, drama, and celebration led by our own Chazan Stein. Next Shabbat morning at 10 a.m., we welcome Rabbi David Mendelson, that's me, in leading our morning services as part of our 2023 Rabbinic Search. Rabbi Mendelson will be giving a brief teaching at the Rebbe's Tish after services, followed by a full teaching and a Q&A in our sanctuary, and which will be live streamed as well. Hope to see many of you there. And there is still time to sign up for our gala and casino night as we honor Rabbi Vogel for 30 years of tireless leadership, 30 years. We invite you to come show your gratitude and celebrate together on Saturday, January 28th at 6:30 p.m. Visit our website at templealiyah.org/gala for more details. And on Friday, February 3rd, we'll gather together again for our monthly catered Shabbat dinner. You can join us for our Shabbat together service at 6 p.m. in our sanctuary right here, or for the Shabbat dinner at 7 p.m., or join for both. Remember to sign up on our website. And thank you for being a part of Aliyah's story. And thank you for making Aliyah a part of yours. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. If you've never been to our interfaith service next Friday night, it is not to be missed. So please, whether you're on live stream or you're here in person, I recommend in person if you're able. So please join us. And even though we are celebrating Dr. Martin Luther King birthday, for tonight's Adon Olam on page 211, we're going to sing a very familiar melody, I think, to most people, but to Adon Olam. Adon Olam, Asher Malach, B'terem Ko Yitzir Nivra, Le'ein Nasa,
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat 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 shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat 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 shalom. There's an awning out here, so there's cookies and delicious beverages, so please join us.